Hello everyone, welcome back once again. In today's session, we're going to discuss about some sample questions on derivatives. These questions I have taken it directly from the ministry's website. They have there are set of sample tests provided, and I have taken and collected a few questions on derivatives. So let's solve them one by one. The first question here is, if fx equal to minus 2 by x, then limit h approaches to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by 2h is equal to what? So if you observe this given expression very carefully, this is as per the definition of derivative. What is the definition of derivative? It says limit h approaches to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. Okay, so this same thing is equivalent to first derivative of the given function. If you differentiate this function, that itself is the definition of derivatives equivalent. But if you look at the given expression very carefully, they have written in the denominator 2 times h. So you have to take this, it means to say that this entire expression got multiplied by half. So this one can be rewritten as, that is 2 can taken it as out. Okay, that becomes 1 divided by 2. It turns to be then limit h approaches to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. And as I say, this whole thing is same as first derivative of a function. So what is the first derivative? I have to find it out for this given equation. So let me write it down. F of x is equal to negative 2 by x square. This can also be written as it's not negative 2 by x square, negative 2 by x. So this can be written as negative 2 times x to the power minus 1. So the power of x, nothing has written, means 1. And as per the fractional exponent, please remember this, 1 by a to the power x can be written as a to the power negative x. Similarly, a to the power negative x can be written as 1 by a to the power x. So that is how you can write down, and I can rearrange it. Now let's find the derivative of this function. So while finding the derivatives, we have to apply power rule. How does the power rule work? If fx is equals to x to the power n, then the first derivative of that function, whatever the power, bring it in front and reduce power by 1. It turns to be n times x to the power n minus 1. Same thing I'm going to do here. F dash of x, that is the first derivative of x, is whatever the power, bring it in front. It means if there is any number, multiply them. Minus 2 times minus 1, it's gonna be 2. Then x to the power minus 1 is already there. It's like a value of n. Subtract 1 from it. So this turns to be 2x to the power minus 2, which can be written as 2 by x square as per this. Now substitute f dash of x in this equation. So this turns to be half times, okay, so it's gonna be 2 divided by x square. So 2 and 2 get cancelled, if one is in numerator and one in the denominator. Then finally I left will be 1 by x square. So that is the first choice. For the given expression, when the limit x approaches to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by 2h is equivalent to 1 by x square. So that's how the questions can be asked. Question 2 says, find the value of the limit below. What it's saying, limit x approaches to 0, 7x minus sine x divided by x square plus sine 3x. So when you substitute a value of x as 0, 7 times 0 minus sine 0 divided by 0 square plus sine 3 times 0. Wherever x I am replacing with 0 because x is approaching to 0. When you substitute it and check up carefully, numerator is 0 and denominator also be 0 because sine 0 is 0. So here we are getting a situation which is indeterminate. 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity is indeterminate. Then how do we find its limit then? Here you need to apply some rule called L Hopital rule. So you might be studied about this one in the calculus. If not, it's very simple. According to this rule, what you do is differentiate, find the derivative of numerator independently, find the derivative of denominator independently, and write down them and substitute the value of x as 0. Again, if it is getting 0 by 0, repeat the same steps till you get a finite number. Okay, so now let's find that. Let me write it as this as it is. Limit x approaches to 0. What is the derivative of 7x? Derivative of 7x is just 7 minus derivative of sine is gonna be cos x divided by derivative of x square is 2x plus derivative of sine 3x is gonna be cos 3x and derivative of 3x is gonna be 3. So here I'm applying chain rule. Please remember there are certain rules in the calculus. So here I'm not gonna discuss them. I'm just solving the questions relevantly. So now if you substitute the value of x as 0, what happens? 7 minus cos 0 divided by 2 times 0 plus 3 times cosine 3 multiplied by 0. As we know, cos 0 value is 1. It's a trigonometry and you can check out by putting in the calculator. So 7 minus 1 divided by 2 times 0 is 0 plus 3 multiplied by cos 0 value here it is 1. So that is 7 minus 1 is going to be 6 divided by 3. So result is going to be 2. So I should go with the first choice as this. That's how you can apply L Hopital and you get the answer. Question number 3 says, which of the following expressions can be used to calculate the slope of the line tangent to the function shown below at x equal to 3? So they're asking you which of the following represents slope of the line. Let me tell you, slope of the line can be written as y minus y1 divided by x minus x1. Or this generally you might be learned it as y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So but here this we can also write it in this way. Y minus y1 divided by x minus x1, where x and y are the variables and x1 comma y1 are the point where the graph of this line tangent to the function. Okay, so what I supposed to do, I need to know value of y1 and x1. So whatever the value of x they have given, that itself is x1. Now I don't know what is the value of y1. Sometime it will be given. If it is given, you use straightforward. If it is not, substitute the value of x in the given function, you'll be getting the value of y1. So this becomes y1 equal to 1 by 3 square, which gives me y1 equal to 1 divided by 9. Okay, so in that case, what we gonna say? Value of y1 is gonna be 1 by 9. So what would be your slope now? Slope can be written as limit. Okay, x is approaching to 3 because we are talking about 3. It can be written as y minus 1 divided by 9 divided by x minus 3. So which option it is? It is not given in this format what I am writing. So I can substitute the value of y as 1 by x square here. Okay, I can substitute for y is basically the given function. So that further written as limit x approaching to 3. So 1 by x square minus 1 by 9 divided by x minus 3. So which option is matching with this? You can see that the option which is matching with this, what we got is the last one. So this will be the slope of the line tangent to the given function. Question number 4 says, what is the equation of the tangent line to the curve of fx equal to x square plus 2x at x equals to 3? They are asking me what is the equation of the tangent line to this curve. Suppose, let's take if I'm graphing that one, it's something called this is the function fx. And if this fx function is touching a line, which is we call it as tangent line, at the coordinate point, let's take x1 comma y1. Now they're asking me what is the equation of this. There are two ways in which equation of a tangent line will be written. One is y equal to mx plus b. It is called slope intercept form. And second one is y minus y1 equal to m times x minus x1. So you can see that option has given as per the second form. Now what is x1, y1? X1 is the value of x which has been given. But here they didn't give us the value of y. So you have to substitute x value, that is x1 value in this given function and solve for y, which will be y1. So I can write it as y1 is same as f of 3, which is equal to 3 square plus 2 times 3. 3 square is 9 plus 2 times 3 is 6. 9 plus 6, which is going to be 15. Just by solving for x and y, what value you are getting, what will be your answer? Y minus y1 value is 15 equal to m times x minus 3. This would be your answer. So with this, I get eliminate option C because it's written y plus 15. I also eliminate option D, which is written as y plus 15. Answer may be either A or B. Now I need to find out m, which is the slope. Now, what is the slope, by the way? Slope is basically the derivative of the function at the time points. Slope is same as first derivative of the function at x equal to 3. So you just need to find out the derivative of f of x, that is derivative of x square is going to be 2x plus derivative of 2 is just 2. Substitute a value of x as 3. So that becomes 2 times 3 plus 2, which is going to be 8. So the slope of the line, what you're going to get it is 8. So finally, what would be your equation? Y minus 15 is equal to 8 times x minus 3. So that is matching with the second choice. So y minus 15 equal to 8 times x minus 3. This is the equation of the line tangent to the curve. So let me tell you, option can also be written in this form. It is just like an additional steps what we have to do. Distribute 8 with x and take this negative 15 to the other side and you can simplify it further. But as they have given in the point slope form, so I'll be getting B as the right choice. That's it for today's session. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel so that when I upload a new videos, you will be notified. And in the upcoming video, I will be discussing few more questions based on the derivatives. Then we'll talk about some other concepts. Thank you so much and all the best.